Jeff Bundschuh, 6th generation vintner at Gunlock Bundschuh. Welcome to this virtual tasting. I'm sorry you can't be here with us in person, live, but the lemonade out of the lemons is you get to get in the vineyard. You'll see the winery in a bit here where you'd be if you were joining us in person. You'd never get to come out here, but since we can, we're here. You can't really understand wines from Gunlock Bundschuh unless you understand the vineyard. We call it Rhinefarm. That's what my great-great-great-grandfather named it when he got here from Germany in the 1850s. It's our estate vineyard, and it's really the core of everything we do here. And you can't really understand much about it unless you understand where it is. I'm gonna point a lot, and you'll just have to take my word for it. San Francisco, the actual city, is about 22 miles as the crow flies that direction to the south. And if you could imagine, because I know you are a well-traveled lot, floating above Alcatraz Island and going due north, you'd eventually get to the top of the San Francisco Bay, and if you looked up from that point, you'd see a mountain range, and that mountain range is called the Mayacamas, and it shoots south from the top of the San Francisco Bay north about 100 miles, and a lot of the famous vineyard areas in Northern California are predicated on proximity to that mountain range. Everything to the west is Sonoma, everything to the east is Napa. We're right at the southern end of that, and that makes this place really special because it's got a diversity of climates. I just want to show you why that is. There's a gap in those mountains. Now I'm looking due west. And that little gap, it doesn't look like much. It's called the Petaluma Gap. It allows fog to blow through, blanket all of our vineyard and a number of our neighbors here, and it's like natural air conditioning. So that's a quick abbreviated snapshot of the vineyard. Now we're gonna head down to the winery where we make it all and where we share a whole lot of it. All right, you've been in the vineyard, and that still remains the core of what we do. We grow grapes, and those are what turn into wine, but we're now where the actual magic happens, where it finishes off. We're in front of the old historic winery here on Rhinefarm that's been the site of our winemaking for 160 plus years. It also is where we've shared, as importantly, a lot of bottles with a lot of people from around the world. And since you can't be here with us, I wanted to show it to you so you could have it in your mind as you experience the wines you're about to have, and then know you can come here in your brain again or in person. Come on in. We're like enveloped in the history here, because what makes this place special, aside from our commitment to growing the best grapes in the universe and our little part of it anyway, and the people that make it, is the fact that when you're at Gunlock Bundschuh, you're not just checking in on something and like a one person's kind of spot dream. It's actually been our family's history and mission for 160 plus years to do things here. And when you walk into this building, you'll see family pictures that sort of are at least proof that I'm not making this up. But it's really just a way for you to understand that there's a lot more to these wines than just what's in the glass. So I'm gonna have a sip and a toast to you all for being together virtually, and then being together really with the people you love and care about. Here's to you. Have a great tasting. Really good.